All right, let's get right into this. So there's a lot of lost souls out here, and shit. Let's escape this matrix together. So today we're going to talk about how to escape the matrix. And the matrix is just basically this realm that we're living in. All this brainwashing and all this manipulation and all this structured destruction. So if we want to escape this, we have to acknowledge what's wrong, and we have to discuss how to fix it or how to work around it. Because I don't think there's a lot of there's some things we can't fix, but there's some things that we can just work around. So today we're talking about, at least for men, I'm not a woman, so I can't really help women. I don't know their path and how they escape in terms of what we're talking about today. So as a man, you should be focused on keeping your debt to zero, and you should not have any kids until you're ready. And you definitely shouldn't be having them before 30, 35 range unless you're ready. So start with the zero debt. Zero debt is very important. It's very, very important. That means nobody can come knocking on your door. No one could come calling your phone saying, hey, I need this payment, or hey, I'm about to come take this from you. When you have zero debt, don't necessarily mean you have assets, because that doesn't mean that you're going out and buying stuff you own. It could just mean either you're doing that, you're going out and buying stuff and you own it, or you're just not making purchases at all. But that's just as powerful because you still have zero debt. Because it's very important going forward in our discussion. And real quick, and just realize if you have zero debt and your expenses are low, you don't even have to make that much money. You don't have to make as much money. Your expenses are low and your debt is at zero. All you have to do is pay your basic bills every month and you're covered. And then, your food and your basic needs. The power of zero debt is amazing. And definitely as you start making more money, and as you get older, it just becomes even more powerful. And it seems like this system tries to make people take on debt. You don't want debt. You want zero debt. And then no kids. You should not be having kids because, once again, kids are a liability. They cost money. I don't know what the study showed, but each kid costs a couple $100,000 in a lifetime or something, or even $1 million or something crazy. It's some crazy number. Most people don't have that kind of money, so most kids aren't even being taken care of properly, because most people aren't spending that kind of money on each kid. So zero debt, and you do not have children, because let's say you have children, you have a woman. Unlike me, I could go get a motorcycle right now. I could go get a one-seater, whatever. If it's a one-seat car, I can go get that because I don't have a woman, I don't have a kid, and I have zero debt. So that means I get to do what the fuck I want. But if you have a woman and if you have a kid, you can't go out and get a motorcycle most likely. Unless you really got it like that and the funds are very, free flowing and you have multiple cars. A lot of people don't have that situation, but for the average person that has, kids and a wife and a family, that man's not going to go out and get a one-seat car or a motorcycle. Unlike a guy like me who has no kids, who have no woman, and I have zero debt. So if I want to go get a motorcycle, it's on me, right? So keep your liabilities down and keep your expenses down. Keep your debt down. Try to keep it to zero and keep your kids down. Keep that shit down to zero too. 0, 0, 0. Kid 0, debt 0, and bank account add a whole bunch of zeros. So today, just understand 0. Have a good one.